Hey there, Seeker. Have you ever wanted to learn to read tarot for yourself? Well, your initiation is here. What you've just seen is a sneak peek of my immersive Learn Tarot journey, The Initiation, where you'll have the opportunity to learn the art of intuitive tarot from me. It's a media-rich course guides, it's full of videos, interactive online learning modules, practical activities, self-reflection, and direct access to me. So I'm going to be launching this out there into the world on the Leo new moon. I'll be having a new moon unveiling, so I'll be sharing a lot more detail about that coming up. For now, I'll put the playlist to my latest video series up here, and just to let you know, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok. All the links are down below, including the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself. But for now, I am wishing you so much love and magic for your week ahead. Let's go to your reading. Hi there, Aries. Welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly intuitive reading for July 12th through to the 18th. Hope you're doing really well, Aries. Let's check out what just may be on the cards for you, if I can hang on to them, for the week. Getting started with the Work Your Light Oracle here, I'll then be going to the Moonchild Tarot for a lead tarot energy, before heading across to the Rider-Waite and the Starchild Tarot for the tarot positions. Okay, we've got Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So Aries, you might be having a starseed awakening. You may or may not know what that is, but there is a concept that some souls have incarnated here from other realms, other galaxies, and they have a mission here to help with the shift into the new Earth, the 5D reality. So you may feel like you're part of that. And I have the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So in this card, Aries, I always see somebody who is stepping into the new, maybe after a darker or harder time, maybe after a spiritual awakening. I'm just noticing the snakes in this card here. I've hardly ever noticed them before, guys. Out of the snake pit, you know, really coming into the light, crossing the threshold. It reminds me of the Fool's Journey, which does link to your sign. You know, you can see that the future looks brighter through there, but you can't see really what is waiting around that corner. So there's an element of needing to trust and walk towards it and, you know, not get too focused on where it's all heading, but trusting and taking those first steps because you know that the future looks brighter. So let's get a lead tarot energy. Gosh, guys, it came straight out and flipped. We've got the Seven of Swords now. It is in reverse. So Seven of Swords for me can be that energy of like, well, it can be self-sabotage is the first thing that's coming through, but it can be also when we feel like we have been hard done by, right? Out of the snake pit, maybe somebody's deceived us or we've had challenging situations at the hand of somebody else. Now, in its reverse, I feel like there is a sense of recovery from that, right? Because you are about to cross the threshold into the new, into the brighter times. So I love to see that in that position. Let's see what comes through in the tarot story. Like there's a sense of freedom and liberation. Maybe someone was undermining you. A little bit of a devil energy here that you're moving out of. Let's get the energy of the recent past. Energies leaving, completing, or transitioning if this is your reading. That's the energy of Leo. And it is the Strength card, guys. So you've really had to apply strength and courage to this move. We've got the Five of Cups. Now that was in reverse too. I will put it up here. Yeah, I really feel like that there's a recovery here, guys. Recovery from deeper emotional loss, recovery from self-sabotage, and slowly moving into the fresh new start. Page of Pentacles and the Magician. Yeah, getting back into your power, making things happen again. Let's get the clarifiers. Clarifying the Strength card, the Chariot. Beautiful. That is a Cancer energy. And, you know, we've been in Cancer season, so, you know, you're finally moving forward and getting control of your emotions. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and we have the Knight of Cups. Nine of Cups, beautiful. Okay, bottom of this deck is the Four of Cups. Yeah, you're definitely moving on or processing or recovering from a situation that I feel, there was definitely like high emotions attached with it. It can be like guilt, it can be we've had to abandon something, it can be things that haven't worked out for us, like failed relationships, pattern of self-sabotage and working career. It is a general reading, so it will be different for all of you, but whatever it is, I feel like it put you into some kind of period of darkness or even depression for others of you, and there is a sense of kind of like numb dissatisfaction because of that. The Four of Cups over here in the recent past is that feeling of, I really want to move towards the new and the new manifestations, but I don't really know where to start. I'm just kind of in the in-between. I'm kind of feeling a little bit complacent or apathetic, but I feel like that is the numbness from whatever these heavier emotions, the depression, the guilt, that kind of thing that's been hanging around you, and that is what is lifting, right? That can lead to the self-sabotage because it's hard to take action when we feel like that. But I really feel that you haven't lost sight of the bigger dream here, Aries. The cards are really saying it's time to have the strength and courage to move forward. I'm hearing comfortably numb. That kind of like dark cave that you've been in can become the comfort zone, right? Because there is a sense, well, it's easier to stay here than to make bold leaps forward. And, because maybe you're feeling like you don't have the energy or something like that. But the Chariot says it's really time to have the determination to move forward now. Leave that comfort zone. Make clear decisions for yourself. Raise your vibration and move towards freedom and liberation. We have to bring the ego mind under control. And in the ego can be the stories of we're not good enough, the sabotage patterns, all those kinds of things. We need to bring that under control so we can actually hear the wisdom of the higher self that is trying to guide us. And if you notice the infinity sign above the angel's head, it's also above the magician's head. So this is about you moving into power and potential now. There's a sense of you unlocking some potential which has been held latent within you in this period of this kind of like holding pattern period is what I'm seeing. So this week we've got the Five of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So as we saw, that came in reverse. There is a strong sense of recovery here. And the Queen of Pentacles, she's Capricorn in the Minor Arcana, which of course links to that devil energy. So there's an overcoming of what has held you stuck or limited, and a overcoming of the main emotional kind of grief or loss as well. This is a 5, right? It's a point of change. It's the decisions that you make now that are going to determine what 10 you end up at, right? 5 is the middle between 1 and 10. Again, we see the sense of overcoming the black cloak, which can be our depression, it can be our anxiety, it can be our numbness. It's time not to focus on the losses, but focus on the new opportunities that await you. And when they do come in, we're going to need to follow our instincts and focus energy and attention on them. And when we do that, they grow and expand. Now, it's interesting that we see 2 cups behind the person here, like 2 new opportunities. And then we've got the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups here. Virgo and Pisces energy for me. But there is a potential that you're going to get not only new emotional offers, but new maybe offers of stability, security, finance, jobs as well. The Knight of Cups can be a messenger in the love department. It can be an invitation or a proposal. And this could actually be the same offer. And it's saying that not only is it coming in for you and it might end up being quite lucrative in terms of money and abundance, but it's going to fulfill you at heart level as well. It's going to go the different distance and give you that sense of joy and happiness that the Nine of Cups hold, which is also in your reading. Now, Aries, the thing with the Page of Pentacles is that if this offer comes in, it can really come in very much it's very much in the early stages, and sometimes we can miss opportunities when they're in the early stages, because it could just come through a conversation that you have, and somebody might tip you off or tell you about something, and you go, oh yeah, no, that was quite a good idea. But if you just let that pass and you don't then take the step of action to move towards it or explore it or investigate it, then that's a lost opportunity. The cards are saying to pay attention to the opportunities coming your way, because one of them just could be what you've been looking for. And it's up to you to recognize it and identify it and then make it happen. The Magician. The Magician is about taking that inspired action to really, grow this opportunity. You have everything you need within you, Aries. Like, you don't need anyone else. You've got the resourcefulness of the Pentacle, the emotional intelligence of the Cup, the intellect of the Sword, and the power and the potential of the Wand. It's really saying here that if you, put your mind to it, you can find true happiness with this opportunity. 9 of Cups. There is a sense that this is what you've been manifesting, like while you were still in the cave, right? While you were still in the other situation. That 4 of Cups is like, I might be apathetic, but I've got this bigger dream burning inside me, and you've actually been manifesting, and here it comes. Keep raising your vibration, especially to get out of that heavier energy that has been around you. Really focus on what makes you joyful, what makes you feel happy, because that really indicates or determines the energy that you're putting out there in the world, and you'll keep getting back or receiving the vibrational matches for that. So whatever this opportunity is, Aries, it really has the ability to make you very emotionally fulfilled, content, and satisfied. There could be with the Magician a communication that you need to have that kind of makes it real. I always say that our words are the spells we cast. We cast spells with our words. So this opportunity coming in, having a conversation with someone, or you bump into someone and they make you an offer and just saying, oh, I'd be in for that. Tell me more. How do I accept that offer? What do I do next? All of a sudden, the universal wheels are in motion for that, right? And already the universe is conspiring to help make this yours, this opportunity, and help, really bring it your way. So Aries, that's what I see for you. There is something brewing for you. Make sure you recognize it, and yeah, definitely a good opportunity to pick up with. Something that really just could lead to much brighter times. But of course, you're going to need to be willing to cross the threshold and put your energy and attention behind it. Okay, Aries, well, I'm going to leave it there, and I hope you enjoyed this intuitive message. Keeping in mind it is a general reading for the collective. Feel free to drop a comment if you're cool to share. I do read them all, guys, and I try my best to interact with you all over there as well. Helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energy, and see what the collective themes are. It's been a pleasure to read your cards, Aries. See you back here next time for another one. Bye for now.